Hi YouTube, so I'm going to do Isaac's 5-month update. He is now 6 months old. He turned 6 months on the 5th of December. So I'll get right to it. At 6 months old, like as soon as he turned 6 months, I took his weight and he was 18 pounds and 24 and a half inches long. I think it was a little more than a half. But we'll just go with 24 and a half. And so his sleeping was pretty bad. Like towards the end of his 4 month, he was starting to wake up like a newborn every 2.5 hours to eat, and I was pumping at the time, so it was really hard. I would have to stay up like an extra 30 minutes every time he woke up to eat so that I can pump. And at 5 months, like that same week that he turned 5 months, like I think it was like to the day that he turned 5 months, I tried to latch him on, and he was hungry at the time. So, and he liked that fast flow of a bottle, so I kind of just made my milk drop, and then I stuck him on, like I pushed it in his mouth, and he latched on and he drank. So that's how we got him to start breastfeeding at 5 months. And so he's doing really well with that, and that even helped with the sleeping. So now when he wakes up, I really don't even feel it, because I just, like, he sleeps in the bed with us, so I just have to lay, you know, right over to him or whatever, scoot him closer in and feed him. Even if he just starts to move around and he hasn't cried yet for a bottle, for milk, I'll just get him and feed him, because that's what he wants. He doesn't really miss a meal, as you can tell. And he would be with me right here in the video, but he's sleeping like right next to me on the rug, and I'll just show you guys him at the end of the video. He's moving around, but he'll probably stay asleep, I'm not sure. So when he was waking up a lot towards the end of that 4 month, it was right at 5 months, we started feeding him rice cereal, but he loved it. But I started reading about how I should mainly just give him, my milk, because that's what he would be benefiting from. And rice cereal is just to really show them how to eat, because it's like easy to digest and stuff. So that's why I quit giving him the rice cereal. But now that he started to show interest in the food, he's been eating probably like at 5.5 months or so. I started giving him rice cereal first, and we were just having the Arts Best organic rice cereal. That's just like what I wanted to give him. And I do make his baby food now, and he's only tried, I made butternut squash, and I've made sweet potatoes. And also sometimes I put the rice cereal into it, and some breast milk. If it gets too thick looking, I try to thin it out a little bit. So he's doing well with that. He hasn't had any allergies or reactions or anything to the foods that he's tried. What else? He's still just wearing his 9-month clothes and some 12-month tops, like if they're button-ups and stuff like that. They're a little, I guess they're made a little smaller. Some sweaters are actually bigger in 12-month. So, but for the most part, it's just like 9 to 12-month clothes. He really doesn't have any 6-month clothes that still fit. He rolls over. So this is just like a few things that he does. He likes to put the blanket over his face and like kick, and he likes to kick his shoes off. Like he'll move his feet together to kick his shoes off. He can put his feet up closer to his face now, where he can like pull his sock off. And he likes to sit in the tub. So he sits now in his baby tub. We had to take out that little laying thingamajig that was in the tub. We took that out. And what else? He recognizes everyone, of course. I think he knows his name now. Like when I say his name, he kind of looks around, and he loves playing with toys, and we got a little crazy with the toys. Trying to get him a lot of BPA free toys and lead free toys, but there's a few I'm sure that they didn't really state if they were or not. But I try to really just give him like the healthier, like not healthier, but like more natural material toys. So I'm gonna get him some wood blocks is what I'm hoping to get him for Christmas, and that little ring thing where the rings get smaller, and maybe a few more like hard books that I can carry around in my diaper bag for him. And he thinks he can feed himself, so he tries to get his spoon and like feed himself, but he kind of like pokes himself, so he can't like feed himself yet, of course. What else? So the things, these are just things that are coming up that we're planning on doing, and it's just like I want to do some Christmas photos at our church, and we might go to my mom's house for Christmas, or we might just do something here. We used to always do something here before we started having our 2 miscarriages before. So 2 years ago, before that, we always did something here at our house. But with the miscarriages and stuff, like, I don't know, like I just didn't want to do anything here anymore. But I think this year we might go ahead and do either Christmas Eve here, you know, and make some food and stuff like that. Or we might just stay for Christmas. I'm not really sure. He has his second visit to the zoo coming up on Saturday. He really enjoyed the zoo, even though he was little. He was staring at the aquarium and looking at the fish and just the animals in general. And I'm already starting to plan his first birthday party, and I know I still have like 6 months to go, but I want to make a pretty big birthday party, like as far as it might be expensive, not really like a lot of people, but I just want to make a lot of the things, and it's gonna be Sesame Street. And I know like there's conflict with Elmo and stuff like that, but I don't really care because like Sesame Street has pretty colors and stuff, and I'm obsessed with Sesame Street right now. So that's what I want to do for him, and he loves to watch Elmo. So sometimes, you know, in our schedule throughout the day, I'll let him watch like an episode or two of Elmo, which he's not sitting in front of the TV. He's kind of like listening, but he's really like playing in his extra saucer, which he also loves, and thank God for the extra saucer and for like the door jumping thing, because he really enjoys those 2 items. And he is sitting down a little, like he's doing much more now that he's 6 months. At sitting down at 5 months, he wasn't really sitting down much. I mean, he could sit really good in his tub at 5 months, but 6 months now, I can pretty much say he's pretty much got it. But ever so often, like he still roll to the side or roll to the other side, or like roll forward or something, or back. But that's it, you guys. I hope this video wasn't too long, and thanks for watching. And baby dust to all my TT seers, and bye.